Okay, we got us a Jasper 5.0 rebuilt long block here. We got this thing dressed out, and there's Kenneth Walker, there's Chase, Indiana over there. That's the boat over there. It's the Sea Ray. I think it's a 2007. These guys pulled the engine out, 2006. These guys pulled the engine out about 10:30 this morning. This is the old engine. It's freeze cracked. Sorry about the lighting. It's freeze cracked pretty badly. You can see crack both sides of the engine block. Crack, no bueno, right? So, got a brand new Jasper rebuilt engine. We got a couple more over here we're doing as well. There's a couple right there. One's a 5.7, one's a 5.0. The one is a 5.7 upgrade. The computer has been sent off to Whipple to be reprogrammed from a 5.0 to a 5.7. Takes them a few weeks, costs about $600 for the computer work. But anyway, this was dressed out. We just finished lunch. We had this dressed out. We had a little bit of running problem with it when we tried to start it earlier, and the carburetor didn't want to idle right. So this is a Merc 2-barrel carb, and it's got an idle screw right there, idle mixture screw. So we pulled the carb off and we changed that idle mixture screw so we could enrich it a little bit. Once we did that and blew it out, we put the carb back on, and it fired right up and purrs like a kitten. So we're gonna run it again here real quick. We wanted to let it sit until after we ate lunch and come out here and verify that it's still running good. We do this primarily for our customers, but some people find it interesting, you know, to see these engines. Now, I will say these Jasper engines, we've bought rebuilt engines from several places. We bought new GM engines and so forth. Of course, the new GM engines, we didn't really have any problems out of, except for one. We had to pull it back out. It ate some main bearings, so we weren't too happy about that. So I got to give Jasper a big shout out because their engines are smooth, quiet, and they just a good, super quality rebuild. And well, they should be because they're on the upper end of expense. So go ahead, Kenneth, and we got our little makeshift. Maybe a little flooded. Chase, can you step back, please? Set the timing at about 10 degrees. There we go. So I just adjusted the idle screw a little bit. That's pretty good. I can't say the idle circuit isn't still suffering a little bit. Now you said it might have been flooded a little bit. What was that? You pumped the gas?
He pumped the gas a couple times.
Oh, well, don't pump the gas. Okay, let's do a hot restart now that it's warmed up a little bit. We got the fuel pump plugged in. Then let's see here. Yeah. So, there we go. So carburetor might be suffering a little bit. May not be time to rebuild it, but you can go ahead and shut it off. Go ahead and shut it off. We don't want to run it too long. We don't have a cooling system on it. So the carburetor may not need to be rebuilt right now, maybe a little run time, and it'll clear itself out. I don't know how long it was sitting with the crack block in it, you know, so there might be a little trash in the carb. But we're going to go ahead and install it, and we'll load test it in our run tank back here. We got a big run tank out there. We'll put it in there and make sure it's running good. If the carburetor needs to be rebuilt, we'll pull it in, pull the carb, and put a kit in it. Anyway, that's Mr. Hayden's rebuilt 5.0 Jasper engine startup before installation.